Well, good evening, all you Trojan basketball fans. A belated start for the junior varsity ball game here tonight for the photography end of it. Anyway, as we have a romp going on here now, the UDA Trojans over these Newport Buffaloes, as you saw. Here's another steal. Let's catch up with it here. No, now they're going to control it. Anyway, Travitz had just put in a nice shot. Here's another steal by Kinch. Kinch trying to get after that basketball. Now he'll go and pick it up over here on the right wing side. And let's see, dips it back out front here now. Swinging it over here. Looking for a couple is that Wegner. That wouldn't go. And the rebound comes back down here to the Newport Buffaloes. Here's a ball that's going to roll all the way back court, I think. Yeah, it's going to be back court. We have 4:49 remaining here in the third period. It's 41-16 UDA blistering the Newport Buffaloes right now. And Miller will inbound the ball. We've got Miller in there along with Troutman, Kinch, Wegner, and Travitz for the Trojans. We have no names for the JVs from Newport. They dump it here to Travitz. Back inside here for Kinch. That ball came loose. And let's see. Whoa, wait a minute. We're going to have Ryan Kinch making the stop out here at the 35-yard line with a good tackle. That time by Ryan. Anyway, it will be a foul on Ryan. He will pick up, let's see, his second with 4:44 remaining in the third period. Number 44 picks up his second personal foul. Miller checks out of the ball game for UDA. Coming in to replace him is that Nell, Jason Nell in there for the Trojans. On the baseline, he goes with it with a pass for 20, but that's way out of reach, and UD will inbound the basketball. This is that Corey Troutman. Corey's been a good point guard for the UDA junior varsity. Here's a shot by Wagner, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down over here to the Newport Buffaloes, who will again try to start it up here and see if they can generate a little offense against this tough Trojan defense tonight. Trojans with the height advantage for sure, with the likes of Travitz and Kinch out there. But we have a blocking foul called on that play, and I believe 21 of Newport may be going to the line to shoot a couple. Let's see, or number 12 rather. 12 will go to the line. He'll be shooting two. 12 made his first shot. Good, and he'll look to put his second one in. It's now 41-17. And the second shot by this young lad is good. So he made 2 out of 2. Makes it a 41-18 ball game. And here comes that Wegner back with it. Aaron's moving it around out in front, bouncing it over here for Nell. Jason will go to start it in, has the ball tipped out of his hands and out of bounds. It goes off the Newport Buffaloes, and Nell will inbound the ball again. Jason dumps it in there for Travitz on the baseline. His shot is short. He is fouled. And Todd will go to the line, shooting two. He's going to check back into the ball game now to replace Wegner for UDA, as Travitz gets to fire up his first one, and it is no good. Have a little bit of a lane. We have a lane violation in here now. We've got two Newport guys lined up here for the shot, and this man is going to call something over here. I think we have a lane violation, as two of the Newport Buffaloes were lined up side by side. Now, I'm not sure. He's explaining this to Coach Hain. And at any rate, Travitz will be getting ready to shoot his second shot here in just a moment. Okay, here is Todd's second shot. It's good. So he made 1 out of 2 and makes it a 42-18 ball game now, UD by 24. And the ball's going to roll right over here between the legs of number 12. And out of bounds it goes, and Nell will inbound the ball for UDA. Here for that Troutman. Troutman for Travitz. Travitz on the baseline for 2. It's good. Todd Travitz bangs one home for 2 from the baseline. Little 3-foot layup that time. Ooh, near steal over there, but they have the ball in for two. It wouldn't go, and a rebound's going to go out of bounds. Let's see who they rule this. They're going to say it was white ball off 20 of Newport, and so UD will inbound. This will be Bingaman. Kyle looking to inbound that ball. Does so now. Back to Bingaman. He'll start it up here. Guy working on him. Now he'll get it back over here for Nell. And Nell runs over a fella. And a charging foul is going to be called on Jason Nell as he ran over number 21 here. He took the charge. And Nell took the penalty. Or it wasn't Nell. Open the board here. Wait, I'm not sure now. On the board, they have it as 23, his second, but that 23 is not in the ball game for UD. So, oh yeah, he is. Here comes. Oh, wait a minute. Looked like a double dribble, but nevertheless, the ball's bounced over here for Nell. Tries to dump it inside. Ball is tapped loose in there, and back with it come those Newport Buffaloes. He puts a shot up. It's good. He is fouled, and a foul will be on Ryan Kinch. Ryan looks very remorseful about that one, but nevertheless, he has picked up his third or fourth now. Picked up personal foul number 4 with 2:56 remaining in the third quarter. He's going to check out of the game now, as returning to the lineup for UD is Miller and number 42 Huckenberry. So Paul will be at the line shooting 2 here in just a moment. A 3-point play out of this, as his bucket was good. And let's see what he can do with this. It looks good. Nope, in and out, it's spun, no good. Rebound comes right down there to UD's Todd Travitz. Back over here for Bingaman now. Bingaman tied up pretty much over there, and timeout's going to be called now by UD, as Bingaman got himself all tied up over there, and he couldn't get rid of it, so the coach says, well, you better call time. So, time called. 2:47 remaining here in the third period. UDA up by 24. It's 44-20. Upper Dauphin. Okay, time back in as Travitz looks for 2 more, and he's got them. Todd Travitz on the inbound pass just rambles along the left baseline and put to it. Todd is so much bigger than these little blue Newportians. Walk, double dribble called. Anyway, that when Todd gets lumbering in there with his 200-plus pounds, I mean, I guess he's, I don't know, high hundreds anyway. He just kind of opens up a path. Here comes Wagner looking for 2. It's short. Rebound inside there is tapped back in by Hockenberry, but he went out of bounds first. They rule. Hockenberry making a valiant effort trying to save that one, but they couldn't do it. And back comes Newport. Well, we'll take it down the left side here. Onto the baseline and underneath everything, bouncing it out on the wing. Shot from the side for 2, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped up there. Miller's got it. He passes it out quickly here for Travitz. Travitz rambles inside there. He's fouled by number 31. And Todd will go to the line, or fouled by number 30. Oh, what was it? 30-something. Here, look at this for a number. I guess it's 31. Anyway, Todd will go to the line, shooting 2. Here's Todd's first try, and it's out of there. No good. Todd Travitz's second try from the free throw line is in and out. No good. Rebound tipped around in there, and it's going to be white ball as Newport was out of bounds trying to save that one. Corey Troutman will inbound the ball for UDA. 2:02 remaining here in the third. Trojans up now by 26. Here's Miller out in front here for Bingaman. Near side, they'll swing it over here for Troutman. He takes it inside, tried to dump it in there for Hockenberry, but it came loose, and the ball's still loose down here. And oh, let's see, we got a scrum going on out here as Travitz ties it up, and we have, let's see, UD to inbound the ball will be Miller inbounding for Upper Dauphin. He does so here for Travitz. Travitz on that baseline goes to bounce out underneath for Hockenberry, but it's tapped out of there by Newport. And again, UD will get to inbound the ball as Kinch will check back into the ball game. He will replace Hockenberry for the Trojans. 1:48 remaining here in the third period. Here's Travitz looking for 2 from the side. It is good. Not much arch on that shot that time by Todd, but he bounced it against the rim several times, and down it went. In the meantime, Newport rolls it inside, puts the shot up short. Rebound there for Miller, and Miller will get a foul. Or, let's see. No, it'll be... Yeah, it's going to be Miller with the pushing foul, trying to go for the rebound. He definitely pushed off in there. And Newport will inbound the ball. For Miller, it is his third, according to the scorekeeper over there. Inbound pass here for that 12. Tries to go inside. Now over in a wing it is. Shot from the side. No good. Rebound underneath there for... Oh, my. Wait a minute. They're going to call a foul on Travitz, I believe. But, boy, it looked like Todd had all ball. There was no reason for him to have a bottle, but a body, But, gosh. Anyway, Todd's not complaining, so he must have hit him. 14 at the line, shooting 2. Now we'll check back into the ball game. Young fella from Newport made his first shot. Todd Travitz checks out now. So we have Kinch, Nell, Miller, Troutman, and Bingaman in there. Second shot, no good. Rebound comes down there to Miller. He'll feed it back over here now for that Troutman. Ahead quickly to Miller. Miller lost the handle on it and is picked up in there by Newport. And back they come. 1:08 remaining in the third. Young fella defended by 2 tall Trojans in there. Here's a shot from the side for 3. Wouldn't go. Rebound to Miller. Head quickly for Kinch. Kinch with a quick outlet pass up here for Troutman. He tips it up in the air and it goes off the backboard, and then he's tying it up. And it will be blue ball. Okay, now young fella here getting a little overly excited about things in there, and the referee cautions him about some of the actions he might have taken, so he's okay now. He's settled down. 21-48's the score. UD on top, and Newport with the ball back here. Over on the wing it goes, and he'll drive the baseline with Kinch on him. Now a shot from out in front. Good. Young fella there that just got the warning also got the bucket. 48-23. 25 seconds remaining in the third. Here comes Troutman dumping it on the baseline, intended for Miller over there, but Jason couldn't handle that one. And it will be Newport inbounding with 23 seconds remaining in the third. Pretty nice crowd here tonight for this Newport boys ball game. Of course, the Trojan varsity undefeated in league play so far. Wait a minute. We have 3-second violation called on Newport that time as a young Newportian tried to drive it in there. But back come the Trojans now as time winds down here in the third. This is Wagner over here for Bingaman. Inside he goes. A shot taken by Kinch. No good. Rebound tapped around in there. It's going to go out of bounds off Newport with 2.3 seconds remaining. Troutman will inbound it here somewhere over here in a wing. Shot from the side by Wagner. Wouldn't go. And that'll do it. At the end of 3, Trojans in command, 48-23 with 1 period remaining. Okay, fourth quarter, fourth and final period coming up here now for the Trojans and the Newport Buffaloes, junior varsity style, as Wagner takes that ball across the timeline here now. Over on the wing it goes for Bingaman. Kyle jumps it back out here, but it's going to be stolen away. Newport picks it up here. Number 20 having some trouble with it. And it's back outside here. Messner in the ball game for the Trojans right now. Here's a ball tipped away and then kicked. It'll be white ball. Ball came loose and was inadvertently kicked by Newport. So UD will get the inbound the ball. And they're going to put the forecourt pressure on UD here now as they go man-to-man. And let's see. Here's a nice bounce pass inside there and a shot taken and put up by Hockenberry, I believe it was. Nice bucket. Newport trying to work it around in here, but UD has really been tough on the defense. Over in the left wing it goes here now. He'll take it out in front, pops a shot up. Nice shot, but it wouldn't go down. Rebound inside there, controlled by Hockenberry. Quick outlet up here for Bingaman. Bingaman is held up momentarily, but he's going to go to hoop for two. It's good. Kyle Bingaman, who had to fight off a defender immediately after gaining the basketball, drove around him and put it up and in for two. Nice spiral on that basketball. A lot of action up there on the rim. And hold everything. We got a foul called underneath there. The foul will be on Wagner, I believe. Foul on Wagner will send number 20 of Newport to the foul line, or number 41 rather, of Newport to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. Seventh team foul of the half. Newport has 2 fouls in the entire second half of play here, with 5:46 remaining. The young fella shot. It is no good. Rebound on the far side. Let's see who's going to control it. Well, it's still anybody's ball. Newport picks it up. He's tripped. Dushes it off here for 14. And wait a minute. They're going to have a walk in there on 14 as he tried to hold it up in the paint and slid a little bit. So it will be UD back in charge of the basketball. Maybe. Wait a minute here. Aaron making a desperate play out of that here. Como slows the handle on it twice, but he's got it back again. Dumps it over here for Bingaman. Kyle will take it on the baseline underneath, pushes it off over there for Messner. And Messner has 2. Good job that time. Nice pass from that Kyle Bingaman to Messner. Ooh, here's a ball stripped away. Nell coming back with it. No one near him. Can Nell get 2? He cannot. But on the return shot, it's going to be Messner for 2. So Messner gets 2 quick ones there, following up the shot by Nell. And I think it's Nathan, I'm not sure. Anyway, here's a shot on the baseline. 24 with a block. That will be Bingaman. He'll pick up the personal foul. And Newport will be shooting a 1-and-1. First shot is good. Going to have Mateer in there now, along with Gunderman and also Peters in the ball game for UD. As the young fella made his second shot, 56-25, and back with it comes Wagner. Wagner clears everybody back. Aaron will dump it on the wing over here for Peters. He goes inside nicely with it for that 54 Messner, but he missed the shot that time from right out in front. And let's see, the ball's got to come loose again. Well, it's rolled around out here. Picked up by Newport. Across the timeline he goes and then throws it wildly out of bounds underneath his own basket. And it will be UD inbounding the ball. This is Peters for Wagner. Wagner across the timeline with it now. Moving it around out in front. He'll get a pick. Pushes it back here for Peters. Peters back to Wagner. Inside they go with it again here now. They try to bounce it across here to Messner, but it's picked off by Newport. Back come the Buffaloes. 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. Here's that 22. Puts a shot up, partially blocked in there by Gunderman. And back with it come the Trojans. Here comes that Wagner. Wagner going on the baseline. He goes. Shot from the side. Wouldn't go down. And on the rebound, it's going to come down there to Newport. And they'll clear it back quickly. Everybody dropping back. As Bingaman getting ready to come back into the ball game for UDA. Oh, there's a nice play. Oh, and it's knocked out of there nicely as Wagner got a hand on that one. The play developed nicely that time. And, oh, wait a minute. No, he didn't get a hand on it. He got a foul. Okay, sorry about that. I thought Aaron had all ball that time, but that was only my opinion and not that of the official, who counts. So Aaron goes out of the ball game, picking up his 4th personal foul. Checking into the ball game for UD is that Hockenberry back in there. The first shot by number 12 is good. Barry Gunderman, Messner, Peters, and Bingaman in there right now for UD. Second shot is also good. And let's see, Peters will try to inbound that basketball. It does so here now for Bingaman. Here comes Kyle, picking it up out in front. Looking on the wing over here for Peters. They dump it inside there for Hockenberry. He puts the ball down and then loses it as number 12 ties him up down there. It will be Newport ball. Hockenberry took the ball down low, and got tied up in there on a good play by a young Newport fellow with 3:15 remaining here right now. 56-27 UD. 22 will drop it inside here. Shot from in there. No good. And on the rebound, it's going to come right back here to Messner. But it's stolen away from him, and 20's got it for 2. It's good. Number 20 picks up that loose basketball and got 2. Here comes Bingaman down the left wing side. Bouncing it onto the baseline. Shot over there, knocked off the side of the basket, or the side of the backboard, and back with it comes Newport, number 12, and he gets 2. 56-31, Peters for Bingaman. I want to see Kyle get 2 points here. Come on, Kyle. There's that Peters. Peters in front. Out here for Gunderman, and now back over here to Bingaman. Bingaman looks for a couple. No good. Rebound over there. Let's see. It's got to go out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul on number 20 for pushing off on Peters. And Peters will inbound the ball. Foul was on number 20 of Newport with 2:19 left here in the ball game. UD almost doubling up these Newport Buffaloes tonight. Junior varsity's had some real up and down ball games so far in the season. And tonight, looks like they're going to pick up a very decisive victory over these Newport Buffaloes. Inbound here for Messner. Messner for a couple. No good. Rebound comes down. Let's see who's going to control. It's picked up in there by Gunderman. His shot wouldn't go. Messner with another shot. That won't go. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be blue ball. 2:08 left here in the ball game. Newport sends in a new player. This is player number 4. He calls out play number 1. And let's see how effective that might be. No, that didn't work. He's going to discuss it here with 14. They're going to get it together here. And UD will send in Mateer again back into the ball game. Newport with a sub also, who we have no idea who it might be. Catch him 2 years from now in the varsity ball game. Here's a ball stolen away by 14 on a good move. Puts the shot up, no good. Return shot wouldn't go. Return shot by 14, and this time he's hammered, and he will go to the line, shooting 2. Young fella shooting 2 as Troutman came back into the ball game for UDA. Second shot by this fella, no good. Over on the far side, it's going to be tracked down over there by Wagner. Wagner coming all the way down the court. Oh, wait a minute. Did he double dribble it? Yeah, he did. Yep, that time Aaron got all the way to within 8 feet of the bucket, and then he dribbled it twice. So 1:46 remaining in the ball game. Let's watch this steal. Here it goes. This is going to be Wagner for 2. It's good. Nice job on the steal by that Wagner fella. And with a good steal. We'll watch him again. Now he had that quick hand out there that time, but this time they pass it away. Back with it comes Peters. Left-handed dribble. Looks like he wanted to go all the way, but a foul will be called as he is pushed by number 55. And let's see, only the 15th foul, so Peters will not get a chance to shoot. And let's see who's got it here. It's going to be inbounded by UD as Bingaman checks back into the ball game, and so did Messner. Nathan Messner back in there along with Kyle Bingaman for UD. Here is Peters for Mateer, but his pass stolen away by number 4, who has a little trouble with it. He'll hand it back to 55, ranging down the right side. Stop it and pop it. That's real short. Messner with the rebound, and he will loop it ahead over here, and a good pass to Bingaman. Quickly across the court it goes, intended for Peters, but out of there as they couldn't handle that pass. A little wild, a little ahead of Peters. Might be Todd Peters, I think, but I'm not sure. And anyway, back comes this 55. Oh, wait a minute. He ran to get himself in position. It's a run. He was told, don't walk, run out there and do something, and he did. But he got called for it, and Peters will inbound it here for UD. As the time winds down, there we're down to 50 seconds. Back here for Peters. Can he get it? Nope. He went out of bounds with it as he slid into the bench. And it'll be Newport inbounding with 47 seconds remaining in the game. Young fellow will step up and put a high arch on the ball looking for a couple, and it bounced up on the top of the backboard, but then it's going to be controlled here by Newport. 4 has it. He's going to take it out in front as the clock winds down to 23 seconds. Ooh, near steal. Now he hands it to 55. Around the wing he goes. Into the bucket for 2. Good job. Where is he? Back here he comes. Anyway, in the meantime, here comes Bingaman, jumping it over here, looking for Messner for 2. Missed the first try, missed the second try. Let's see, it's going to be a diving basketball here as the game ends. Final score, Upper Dauphin Junior Varsity 58, the Junior Varsity from Newport 33. So another good outing for the UD Junior Varsity gang tonight as they pick up another victory here at the expense of the Newport Buffaloes tonight. And so we will catch you again at the next Junior Varsity basketball, hopefully for the entire game. But at any rate, congratulations to all these JVs, to Coach Hain, and we'll see you later. Well, good evening, all you Trojan varsity fans. Tonight, the Trojans play host to the Buffaloes of Newport right here at good old UDA. The Trojans looking to keep their winning streak alive. They have won 4 league games in a row, have basically demolished most of the opponents we have faced this year, and are coming off a big victory just 3 nights ago at Millersburg when they took the Millersburg Indians apart by a score of 80-something to 30-something. I forget what it was, but at any rate, the Trojans are really flying high right now, and they look to gain another victory tonight against these Newport Buffaloes. So we'll have the introduction of the ball squads, and then the national anthem will be back with the opening tip in just a moment. John Leskowski is introduced as the starting guard tonight, and boy, John has had one heck of a season so far. Aaron Shadle is the next man introduced, and all these guys really combining to have one great season. Dave Carl doing a job out there, along with center Jess Painter, and finally the senior captain of the ball club, Scott Bechtel. And so we will be ready to go following the national anthem, and we'll see what develops tonight here against these Newport Buffaloes. Okay, we're about set to go now as the teams take the floor, and if it is customary tonight, the Trojans will break out quickly, early, and really put the pressure on the Newport Buffaloes to stay with them, because they're a running and gunning ball club, have the three-point outside shooters, have the good moves inside, do a lot of offensive and defensive board rebounding, and just playing like a team. It is a team sport. This is an Upper Dauphin Trojan basketball team, and you'll see they play like it. Pick up these young fellas as we go along. Schaefer will tip off at center for Newport against Scott Bechtel. Here's the opening tip of our ball game. Control, let's see. Well, it's going to be controlled by Newport as that Chapman picks it up for Newport. And Chapman will work it around over in the right wing side onto the baseline for a running shot. No good. That was by that number 11, Nemeth. Here's a pass underneath for 2 for good. Aaron Shadle for 2 off a great pass from John Leskowski, I believe it was. Here's a pass inside, going to be knocked out of there. John Leskowski comes up and puts the hand on it. John making a good defensive effort. Newport inbounding the basketball. I think. Yeah, they did, but it's stolen away. And let's see who's got it. Well, it's going to be picked up by Newport eventually. There's that 21 for two. It's good. 21 is Schaefer. And Schaefer gets two. Here's a quick pass down here for Carl. Right underneath it goes there for Painter for two. It's good. Carl had it, dumped it right inside to that Jesse Painter, and just put it home. Got to bounce one into the wing. Here's that Nemeth out in front to a shot on the wing. Now they bounce it on the baseline for two. It's good. Shot by Newport for two. We're tied up 4-4. Laskowski right out here for Bechtel. Bechtel with a bounce pass on the wing. Now underneath he tries to go to Dave Carl. Ball stolen back over there by Jess Painter. And then a foul call to be non-shooting. Jess trying to get it across for Dave Carl. Had it blocked away, but he got it right back, and then he was fouled. And Laskowski will inbound the ball. Here's Bechtel on the baseline for two. It's good off the glass. Working it in very nicely is that Scott Bechtel. For two, it's 6-4. Chapman out in front. Spins it over here now for 34. Nemeth puts it inside, but it's going to be tapped out of there by Painter. There's a pass for Schaefer. He drops it over there on the right side. Now back in Schaefer. Now he'll drop it back over again. I'm back outside here. Chapman. He'll take it inside. Pushes a shot up and in. Good. Oh, Chapman has two. And it's tied at 6. Here comes a quick pass underneath for Painter. Back outside it goes for Aaron Shadle. Aaron looking from 18 feet out, in and out. It's spun no good. Rebound right back down here to that green. And back with it comes Chapman. Chapman with Shadle on him out in front. The near wing over here, they go with it. And 34 will put it up, but it's got to be blocked out of there by UD. It will remain the Newport ball. Green will inbound the ball for Newport. Does so here. And a turnaround shot, no good. Return shot or pass, whatever it was, comes back out here. And we got steps called on 40. Jesse Painter checks out of the ball game for UD now as Sean Rao in there for the Trojans. There's a bounce pass for Shadle on the wing. It comes here for Carl. Shadle back to Dave Carl. Dave's looking for three. In and out, it's spun, no good. Rebound comes right down here to Newport. And we'll see what they can do with it. Try to set it up out front here. It's going to go on the wing over here for that Nemeth. Nemeth for two, no good. And the ball gets knocked out of there off the hands of Newport. Newport Buffaloes took Millersburg, I believe, the other night to double overtime. And then the Trojans come back on Tuesday night and crush Millersburg. So hard to know what to expect from this Newport club, I guess. Here's an excellent pass inside and a shot put up there by that Dave Carl off a great pass again from that John Laskowski. Chapman will dump it on the baseline, and let's see. Young fella turns around with a shot, no good. Rebound there to Bechtel, who takes it down strongly. Quick pass ahead here for Rao. Rao is fouled. The foul will be on Schaefer, and Sean will go to the line shooting two. Sean Rao at the line shooting two. His first shot. Good. It's 9-6. Sean can make it a 4-point margin for UD. He did. 10-6. Upper Dauphin by 4. And that's going to give Newport the ball here now as Chapman will try to work it ahead here. Here's that Nemeth with it. He bounces it ahead. Quick pass over here for Chapman. Chapman on the baseline, shoots one up, but won't go in. Rebound comes down here to Carl. Quick outlet ahead here now for Laskowski. John looking for two, put it up, but it wouldn't go in. But following right behind is that Sean Rao, and Sean gets two. John Leskowski was a little too close that time, I believe, and here's the ball picked up out in front here. They pass it over there for Chapman. On the wing it goes. Green for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around in there. Let's see who has it. Another shot wouldn't go in as the blue ball. Green will inbound the ball here for Newport. Does so back here for that Chapman. Robertson on him. Robertson in the ball game for the first time. Out here for Namath. Namath over into the corner for Chapman. Chapman tries to dump it inside. Got it right back again. Puts a shot up. No good. And on the return shot, it's going to be a foul called. Foul will send 21 to the line shooting 2. Schaefer to the line to shoot 2 for Newport. The foul was on, I'm not sure. First shot, in and out, no good. Foul was on Sean Rao, his first. Still a 12-6 ball game. 3:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Second shot, no good. Rebound right here to Leskowski. John will break it back. Bounces it over there, trying to hit Sean Rao with it. Sean has it back again. Goes on the baseline. Looked like he was pushed. No call. And Chapman comes up with it for Newport. Chapman spins it over there on the right wing, or the left wing rather. Now they go on the baseline with it. This is Namath with Leskowski on him. Puts a shot up off the side of the board. John Leskowski breaking back with it. Bounces it on the baseline over there. And then they go inside for Rao for 2. Great bounce pass from Scott Bechtel to Sean Rao after the inside pass from John Leskowski. It's 14-6. Here comes Chapman. Namath. Here is 40. Bechtel guarding him. They'll drop it back outside here now for Schaefer. Namath. Namath, it is really Namath. Not Namath as in Joe Namath, but here's Chapman trying to work it inside. Does so. Puts a shot up. Wouldn't go down. And on the return shot, this will go down. It will count. There, a foul is called. And Chapman will go to the line. He'll be shooting 1 to get 3. Chapman at the line shooting 1. The foul was on Robertson, his first. And Chapman gets 3 points out of that and makes it a 14-9 ball game. Trojans coming away quickly with it. Robertson puts a shot up, but following it up again is that Sean Rao. So Sean's got about 6 points now here in the first quarter. All mostly on follow-up rebound shots, which is really doing a job. There's a ball tipped out of there. It's going to be Newport ball. Green will inbound the ball. He does so back here to Enck. E-N-C-K, Enck. With it, he'll bounce it over here now for that Green. Green takes it inside, looking for 2. He has it stripped out of there on a great defensive play by Sean Rao, I believe it was. I think Rao got a hand on that. Nice play. And Green will inbound it again. Right underneath it goes. Here's a steal. And a great pass out here for Rao. Rao for 2. Nope. It's stripped out of there by Chapman that time as Sean was heading for the bucket. Chapman right back there with him. Got a hand on it and dragged it out of there. And Leskowski will inbound the ball. Back outside here now for Dave Carl. Inside for Rao for 2. No good. Ball tipped up there. No good. Rao gets the rebound and then a foul will be called. The foul will be on Green. Be non-shooting, I believe. And Leskowski will inbound the ball with 1:23 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 16-9 UDA. John inbounds it right there on the baseline for Bechtel for 2. It's good. Scott had perfect position, knew where he wanted it off the glass. He hit the sweet spot, and in it goes. 18-9, UD has doubled them up. Here's Chapman over on the wing. Now into the baseline they go with it. Here is that Henk over here for Chapman. Chapman's looking for a couple from outside. It's good. It's a 2-pointer by Chapman. 18-11, less than a minute to play in quarter 1. And John Leskowski Signaling over here on the baseline for Dave Carl for two. Wouldn't go. Return shot wouldn't go. Return shot by Carl won't go, but he is fouled. A pushing foul will be called on Bird, and Carl will go to the line shooting two, I do believe. Or will he? No, he won't. Nope, it was on the rebound, no shots. It'll be Laskowski inbounding the ball. Ooh, tipped away on the inbounds pass, but Dave Carl races back. He'll pick it up for UD. And he'll start it back up court now as everyone drops back into their defensive positions. Here's Robertson for Carl. Near wing over here for Laskowski. Now back to John. Now over to Dave Carl. Back here for John Laskowski. About time for John to pop a three here. He and Carl really know how to hit the threes. And now UD will play for the last shot as the clock is down to 14 seconds. Over there for Carl and back to Laskowski. Back to Dave. Dave's going to try for three. He's got it. Dave Carl had 5 threes against Millersburg, and he hits one here now in the waning moments of quarter number one. In fact, here's a shot at the buzzer. No good. And the score at the end of one, the Upper Dauphin Trojans 21, the Newport Buffaloes 11. Okay, the timeout is over, and Dave Carl gets set to inbound the ball for UD to begin period number 2. And here we go. Trojans enjoying a 10-point lead at the end of one period. John Laskowski, near wing over here for Carl. Carl's going to look for 3 more. It's good. So Dave Carl has 2 threes right now in the ball game. He opens up the second quarter with one. 24-11. You let Dave shoot, he'll shoot the eyes out of it out there. Chapman into the baseline. And wait a second, a walk going to be called that time. Namath got tangled up over there. Good defense put up by UD, and he couldn't get it going. Here comes that John Laskowski. Over there for Bechtel. Trying to take it in Scott, but a hold is called, and a 2-shot foul coming up here for the Trojan. Scott Bechtel will be shooting 2. Foul was on number 21, Schaefer. Bechtel will be going to the line shooting 2. Scott's first one, short. See if Scott can improve on that. He did. Right down the hoop that time. Attaboy. 1 for 2, and it's now 25-11. Chapman will call out play number 2. That brings the ball over here to Inc. Into the corner it goes for Green. Green had some problems with it. Back outside he comes with it now over there for that Namath. And Namath goes inside with it. The ball comes loose, but he got it back again. Green had to roll off his arm and come right back to him. Anyway, here, let's see. Here's a pass, and the kick ball over here is going to be Newport ball. Namath will inbound the ball for Newport to Chapman. This is Chapman driving the baseline on Shadle. Shadle has him tied up in there, and now they're going to call a foul. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Aaron Shadle. Much to the dismay of the partisan crowd here. But Aaron will pick up the personal foul. And he was just trying to defend on that inbound pass, but called a foul on him. And they'll try to inbound it again, but it's stolen away this time as Scott Bechtel picks it off for UDA and gives it back here to John Laskowski. John looking inside. There's Bechtel with it, looking for 2. It wouldn't go. Rebound inside comes down there to that Green, or Schaefer rather. And then back here for Chapman. Chapman on the wing. They bounce it inside for Schaefer for 2. It is no good, but he will go to the line and he will be shooting 2. It was on Scott Bechtel, and Jesse Painter checked out of the ball game now as Sean Rao back in there for UD. And here is Schaefer of Newport's first shot, no good. Second shot by Schaefer is also no good, and on the rebound going up high to get it there was that Scott Bechtel. Back over here for Carl, dropping it there for Rao. Back outside here, John Laskowski's got it, and John will set it up. John calls the play, tells them to set it up, and let's see what happens. Right here for Rao. Rao inside, dips it over there for Bechtel, looking for two. It's good. Scott Bechtel with a 12-footer from the right wing. It's 27-11. Chapman coming back with it. Oh, it's stolen away and back with it with a quick outlet pass. Carl to Shadle for two. It's good. Dave Carl with a good steal. Aaron Shadle finishing it off. Good job, UD. Back with it comes Chapman. Chapman steps inside looking for two. That's in and out, no good. Schaefer has the rebound, has it tapped away. Let's see who it's going to be. John Laskowski. He's chasing after that one, but John couldn't quite catch up to that. And it will be Newport ball, as Green will inbound it for Newport. Chapman calls out play number 4. We'll see what develops here. A Shadle will try to deny that play, although it goes overside. Then it's going to be tapped out of there by Aaron Shadle. Aaron following his man inside there, got a hand on it, tapped that ball out of there. And again, Green will inbound the ball for Newport. Bounces it right here for Schaefer, and they're going to call Sean Rao for a hold. Sean picks up the personal foul. Now it'll be his second. And Newport trying to get ready to inbound that ball. I don't know. No. 5 seconds. Great defense put up there by the Trojans again, denying the inbound pass. And so UD coming back with it here now. You know, John Laskowski has really not gotten into the offense too much tonight as far as scoring goes. Been assisting and making the plays all over the place. So we need to see John get a couple here. Nice bounce pass inside for Rao. Rao for two, but it wouldn't go. Then he taps it out of there. Off Sean. Sean was in there, and he had a great bounce pass from John Laskowski. But Sean couldn't put it home. Kind of shot the ball up maybe a little off stride that time and missed the bucket. Ooh, here's a near steal out in front. What are they going to call this? Going to call a foul on Newport, I guess. Yeah, number 40. Is Reisinger. And Reisinger picks up the foul for Newport going after that ball. So UD coming back with it now as Laskowski sets it up at the top of the circle. For Rao. Oh, right underneath is Shadle for two, and he missed the shot. Gets the rebound, dumps it back out here. Here's that three-point shooter looking for three. Wouldn't go that time. Bechtel with a good rebound and a shot up and in good. Scott Bechtel hanging in there tough that time, and Scott puts her home. Good job. Here's... And going to call a foul on John Laskowski as he blocked off on Enk. And it'll be Newport taking the ball out over here, as coming over to do just that is Green. Carl on him. And then he bounced it inside here. Bechtel had it. Goes out of bounds over there. Reisinger having some trouble trying to catch that inbound pass of Scott Bechtel all over him. And Reisinger is going to leave as number 50, Bird, coming back in there for Newport. Here's an inbound pass stolen away by Shadle, and it goes out of bounds. No, it's going to go off Newport on another great inbound pass defense by the Trojans. That time, Aaron Shadle coming up with that play. Here's Laskowski. John over in the wing here for Shadle. Shadle takes it inside, dumps it on the baseline. The ball tipped around in there, picked up by Green. He has the ball tapped out of his hands as John Laskowski made the play that time. Here's John looking for three. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes right down here to Bird, and Newport will bring it back up court. This is Enk with it. Enk dumping it over here. Laskowski with the steal. Here comes John looking for two. Enk all over him. He reverses it and puts the shot up, but it wouldn't go. John just not getting any breaks. Had a couple of chances like that. That ball would not go in. Kind of got tangled up out there and made the crossing play and then wouldn't go. And here's a shot blocked away by Bechtel. Back here for that Nemeth. Nemeth for two. Wouldn't go. A shot over everything and picked off over there by Carl. And Carl will drop it back here for Laskowski. Into the corner they go with it. Here comes Rao dumping it inside here for Bechtel. Bechtel for 2. That's a little short. Scott goes up after the rebound shot. And it will be 35. Bechtel picking up the foul, I believe, and for Scott might be his second. Sean Rao will check out of the ball game now as Jesse Painter back in there for UDA. For Bechtel, it was his second personal foul with 3:12 remaining here in the first half. And Green at the line, or Schaefer rather at the line, shooting a 1-and-1 and missed it. Rebound back here for Laskowski. Laskowski with a looping pass over there, but it's going to be picked off as Schaefer came up there and made the steal for Newport. And this is Enck with it. Enck looking for something underneath. Schaefer's free out in front, but he jumps it on the baseline with a good pass at Nemeth. And now it goes back outside again. Shot from the side, looking for 3 by Enck was no good. Rebound comes down to Bechtel. Laskowski, quick pass ahead there for Robertson, who is back into the ball game. Here comes John Laskowski, stopping, popping it over here. Looking for 3 is Carl, and Dave has 3 threes. 3 trays for Dave Carl, 34-14, a 20-point ball game now for UDA. As Enck will bring it back up court. Still going right to the hoop with it. Rolls it up and in. Good. A nice play by that young number 20, Enck of Newport. Nice play. And back comes Laskowski. John works it around the right side, and he's going to be held. Nemeth will pick up the blocking foul. It's going to send John to the line shooting a 1-and-1, I do believe, as that was the 7th team foul. John Laskowski to the line for the first time tonight, shooting a 1-and-1. Here's John's first try at it, and it is no good. Rebounded by Newport, nearly stolen away by Painter. In fact, it was, but then Jess went out of bounds with it. But good effort that time by that Jesse Painter on the rebound trying to get that ball. Less than a minute to play. In fact, less than 6 seconds to play here in the first half. Chapman looking for 2. He rolled it in, it wouldn't go, and the tip on the rebound wouldn't go either. And so we've got a score of 34-13. UDA up on top at the end of half the ball game. Good first half again for these Trojans. Well, the teams are back on the court, ready to go with the second half action tonight. UDA versus Newport, and the Trojans enjoying that 21-point margin here at the halftime. And Newport will get a chance to inbound the ball to begin the third period. Newport will send out Enck, Chapman, Green, Nemeth, and Schaefer to begin the second half. UDA going with the starting first half. Shadle, Laskowski, Bechtel, Carl, and Painter. So here we go. See if Newport has learned anything. In the meantime, Enck will roll it over here, and it's going to be stolen away, stolen back, then gotten back again here for Laskowski, dumping it outside, and then it's going to be Dave Carl trying to pass it back out here, but stolen away. Shot for 3, no good. Right back here to Carl, and Dave will start it back up. Trojans got just a little bit too fancy on that last play and blew it. Here's John Laskowski for 3. In and out it spins, no good. Rebound tapped back here and taken away by Newport. As Chapman will try to get it across the timeline. He's going to be double trapped out there, but he gets it to Nemeth. Nemeth is trapped over there, and let's see what happens with it. Well, he gets it back finally to Chapman. Chapman dumping it on the baseline. Shot underneath, good. A reverse-handed layup that time by that Schaefer fella. And it's 34-15. John Laskowski will take it inside, dumps it over the wing. Shot from the side. It is no good. Bechtel with the rebound. He leans in and puts a shot up, no good. And let's see, on the rebound here, we're going to have a foul on Painter. Jess will pick up the foul, I believe. Hang on. We'll check it out. Yeah, Painter picked up his first, it says on the scoreboard. And back with it comes Enck on the wing over there now. Ooh, he tries to roll it out in front, but it's stolen away. Let's see who's got it. It's going to be Newport picking up the basketball. Green dishes it across over there. And Chapman trying to locate someone to pass it to. Dumps it back over here for Enck. Inside they go. Now Chapman for two. No good. On the rebound, it's going to be Bechtel controlling it. Breaking back 3-on-1 with Laskowski. John for two. It's good. All right, John Laskowski with some good passing out there in front of him, and John finishes that one off. 36-15. UD going for that basketball all the time. Here's Enck with it. Over on the wing. They dump it inside here now for Schaefer. He'll put a shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down there to UDA. Quick pass ahead looking for Shadle, and out of bounds it goes as he lands on both Coach Hain and Foster. Kind of a wild outlet pass that time, and Aaron could not control that one. Green will inbound the ball. Painter checks out of the ball game. Sean Rao in there for UDA. This is Mr. Enck. Over on the wing for Painter, or for Green rather. I knew it was some color of paint. Anyway, here's Rao with a good steal. Ahead here for Laskowski. John looking for two, lifts it up and in. Now that's what I meant in the first half when I said we want to get John into the ball game offensively, because that's the kind of a ball player John is, and he can just rip them, and he's ripped a couple here in the second half. Young man trying to go inside with it, but he's going to be held. They're going to say Sean Rao held him. And Sean will pick up the personal foul. Rao picked up his third personal foul. He's going to depart. I think it looks as though Jesse Painter might be coming back into the ball game to replace Sean. So we've got 5:18 remaining here in the third period. It's 38-15 UDA by 23. Okay, the UD timeout is over, and indeed, Jesse Painter has entered the ball game, replacing Sean Rao for UD. As Green will try to inbound it here for Newport. Back here to Nemeth. On to the wing it goes for Chapman. Chapman on the baseline puts a shot up, and a foul called. Foul will be on UDA, and that's going to be on Painter, so he'll pick up his second rather. Just picks up personal foul number 2. Also picked up a bump on the lip. Newport fella missed his first one. And that is that Chapman. And he'll see if he can put this one in. And he did. 38-16 now. Quick pass over in the wing. Now into the baseline it goes with it to Painter. Painter has it. Tries to get it back outside here, but it's stolen away. And back with it come the Newport Buffaloes. Here comes that Enck. Enck trying to work it inside. Dropping it over here on this for Green. Green for 2. No good. Rebound there to Shadle. Aaron Shadle coming back with it real quickly. Bounces it over here, but by both Painter and Bechtel. As UD a little out of sync right at the moment. With 4:48 remaining in the third. 22-point margin, though, so the Trojans can afford to be a little sloppy, much to the chagrin of Coach Foster, I'm sure. And the boys are going to try to get it back together here in just a moment. Here's Enck out in front. They bounce it to Green. Cross court it goes. Shot looking for 3. That's short. Rebound inside there, however, to Green, and Green is fouled. He will pick up 2 and go to the line to get 3. He'll be shooting 1. Green shooting 1 to make a 3-point play out of this. And it is no good. Rebound there to Bechtel. Scott really went up that time to get that one. Here comes Laskowski looking for 2. It's good. Now there's patented John Laskowski with a big rush. Right down there through the paint, up and in, lifts it so nicely and rolls it right over that rim. Here comes Enck back with it for Newport. Ooh, nearly tapped out of there by Laskowski. John's still on him. Gets it over there for that Nemeth. Nemeth looking for 2. It's good. Oh, Nemeth gets 2. And back comes Laskowski for Newport to see if we can get those right back again. Maybe John would like to get 3 back. Sean Rao is going to be called for a foul underneath. I hope it shows up on the tape because I was watching Laskowski out front. You might have seen Sean in there. He picked up a holding foul. underneath. And let's see. Sean picked up personal foul number 4. As Enk coming back with it. Bounces it here for that Chapman. Chapman will take it right inside, puts a shot up, no good. On the return shot, the people go to the floor, but back with it comes Robertson for UD. Robertson in there right now, replacing Shadle. Here's Leskowski. John goes to put it inside, but they say he turned it over. They say John turned it over. And with 3:27 left in the third period, it's a 20-point margin, 40-20. UD has doubled them up here. Here comes that Enk. Taking it down here. Near stolen. Puts it on the baseline for Chapman for 2. It's good. And it's less than 20 now. It's 18 as it's 40-22. Here comes Leskowski. Bouncing it over there for Carl. Now back to John Leskowski. Inside it goes. Stolen away. And let's see who's got it. It's going to be Schaefer passing it ahead here. Nemeth looking for 3. That's short, but right underneath there is Green. He tries to put up. Nemeth has got it back again. Nemeth from the baseline for 2. No good. Rebound tapped around in there. It's going to be Schaefer. He throws it up wildly, and Robertson came down with that rebound, and back come the Trojans. So it looked like Newport might have had a chance that time to narrow the gap a little more, but some wild shooting inside there. Didn't get them anything. Oh, here is Carl for 3. Ooh, off the mark and out of bounds. It goes off. Scott Bechtel, I believe, might have tapped that out of there. 2:29 remaining. The inbound pass is to Chapman. Chapman roaring down the paint. Dropping it off over there on the baseline. Nemeth right outside. Here he goes to Enk out on top. Near wing over here for Chapman. Chapman drives it underneath. Stopping, puts the shot up, blocked away nicely by Bechtel. Painter picks it up, then his pass is knocked out of there by Chapman. And Leskowski will inbound the ball. In comes that John Leskowski. John for Bechtel. Bechtel underneath for Carl. Carl for 2, it's good. Scott Bechtel to Dave Carl, and Dave hits it for 2. Nice pass inside there, and Dave Carl put it right home. Here's that Enk. He's going to be trapped out there, but gets it ahead now. Oh, on the baseline they go with it. Here is a shot by Nemeth. No good. Rebound over there to Leskowski, and John will control it up court for UDA. Bounces it underneath, intending to hit Carl with the pass. But Green tapped it out of there. And UD will inbound the ball with 1:32 left here in the third period. And 40 into the ball game for Newport. Icinger into the ball game for the Buffaloes right now. There's a pass over there for Leskowski. John tempted to hang one up, but couldn't do it. He is harassed out there by Green. Oh, lost the ball. Got it back again for Carl. Now inside here for Bechtel. And Bechtel is fouled. The foul will be on Schaefer. Non-shooting. UD will inbound the ball. John Leskowski will inbound this basketball. Here's Bechtel, or rather Carl, for Leskowski in front eventually. Dave again passing inside here for Bechtel. Scott puts a shot up, blocked away by Schaefer. And back comes Newport. Here comes Enk, taking it right in, puts a shot up, blocked away, and on the rebound it's going to be Leskowski with it for UDA. John looking for 3. It is a little short off the front of the rim. Rebound, shot tapped around in there. They spin it right inside here for Bechtel. Good. A good pass from Dave Carl to Scott Bechtel. And boy, Scott was right there. He took that quick pass, fired it home. Here's Chapman. Head for Enk. Enk rolls it over in the wing over there. It's going to be picked up by Leskowski, who came by and stole it right from him. But John coming back with it. Stopping out in front. Leskowski spinning at the foul line. Passes it right there for Painter. Painter puts a shot up, but he's fouled. And they're going to call a walk, rather. No foul. They're going to say it was blocked, and he walked with it. 17 seconds remaining in quarter 3. Chapman's got it for Enk. Chapman back with it now. 10-second rule about ready to expire, and it does. 10 seconds counted down. accurately, I might add, because now we've got 7 seconds remaining here in period number 3. 44-22. UD has doubled them up. This is a low-scoring contest for the Trojans, comparatively speaking. Here's Robertson on the baseline looking for a couple. He is fouled. A blocking foul in there, and Ryan goes to the floor pretty heavily that time, and I hope he's not injured. Ryan looks okay. Grimacing a little bit. So that one didn't feel very good. And he'll be at the line shooting 2. Ryan's first shot is no good. It was on Chapman, his first. As Ryan Robertson, with 3.5 seconds left here in the period, puts his second shot up and in good. It's now 45-22. They're going to have to put it up. This is good if it goes. It wouldn't go. And a score at the end of 3 is UDA 45, and the guests, who happen to be Newport tonight, 22. Okay, Scott Bechtel will inbound the ball to begin the 4th period here now, as the Trojans, with that 23-point lead at the end of 3. Here's a shot from the side by Carl, in and out of spins, no good. A rebound in there, back to Painter. Let's see, ball came loose and controlled in there by Green. Back over here now for that Enck. Enck on the wing for Chapman. Now Nemeth. Nemeth looking for 3. In and out, it's spun, no good. Return shot by Schaefer is good. Oh, Schaefer hung in there, got himself a rebound, and got 2 points for Newport. 45-24 UD. Laskowski over here now for Robertson. Robertson trying to dump it inside for Bechtel. Bechtel for 2, wouldn't go. Return shot wouldn't go. Return shot by Scott wouldn't go. And he's finally fouled. A pushing foul called. Scott will go to the line shooting 2. Bechtel at the line shooting 2. His first one's perfect. 46-24. Scott will get another shot at it. See if we can get 2 of these. He did. 47-24. Nice bucket. Timeout called momentarily while we get Sean Rao into the ball game to replace Painter. Also, number 3, Smith, coming into the ball game to replace Schaefer for Newport. Green will inbound the ball here to Enck. Enck crossing the timeline. Has the ball roll a little loose. In fact, he double dribbled it. Enck had a little bit of trouble with it as he crossed the line there, and then was called for the double dribble. And it'll be Shadle in there, turning the ball here to Laskowski now. Shadle, Laskowski, Carl, Bechtel, and Rao in there now for UDA. Laskowski with a fake, and then they're going to call a walk on it. The shot went in and out, no good anyway, but Judd's called for a walk. And back comes Newport. This is Enck. Over on the wing it goes. Shot from outside by Chapman is good for 3. Chapman with a nice 24-footer. And back comes John Laskowski. Over here for Shadle. Shadle tries to work it inside, but Nemeth will pick up the foul. The 5th team foul, so no shooting for UD. And Bechtel will inbound it for Laskowski. Laskowski tries to dump it inside. Looked like he had either Shadle cutting back or Rao cutting under. And they couldn't find either one of them. So Newport will inbound the ball. Shot from the side by Chapman, looking for 3. Comes right there to Bechtel. Bechtel picks off that pass / shot. And let's see, it's got to be a hold foul in here called. Foul will be on Chapman. 6th-team foul, so one more will put UD in the bonus. And Laskowski will inbound the ball underneath the bucket here on the right side. Over here for Bechtel. Out in front for Carl. Back to John Laskowski. Over on the wing it goes for Shadle. Shadle has a roll off a foot, picked up there by Laskowski. From the baseline, a 12-footer. It's good. John hooks one up from about 12 feet out on the baseline. And back comes that Enk fella. Laskowski on him. Ooh, looked like he might have picked it up. Near wing here for Nemeth. Nemeth taking it inside, puts a shot up a little short. Rebound there to Rao. Rao quickly outlet here for Laskowski. Quick pass ahead here for Carl. The bucket's good, and Dave will go to the line to shoot one. Another fine pass from John Laskowski up here to Dave Carl. And Dave in stride, putting her home, was hacked. The shot went in. Dave will go to the line, shooting one to get 3. Okay, here's Dave's first and only shot. It's perfect. 52-27. 5.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Enk for Chapman. Chapman steps inside, puts a shot up for 2. No good. Rebound comes down to Rao. Quick outlet here for Bechtel. Eventually over to Carl for 2. Bechtel, who had a man on him, found Dave Carl over there open, and he gave it to Dave. 2 more points. Thank you. Here's Enk for Nemeth. UD looks like they're in a man-to-man now. Nemeth with Bechtel on him. Tries to roll it inside. It goes off a leg this time, and it's going to be Mike Kissinger into the ball game to replace Aaron Shadle right now for UDA. Green will inbound the ball for Newport. 4:51 remaining as the ball on the inbound pass is knocked back out of there by Bechtel, I believe it was. Now it goes into the corner and off the hands of Schaefer rather, and out of bounds. And Kissinger will inbound for UDA. Ooh, and then the inbound pass knocked out of there by Enk. Tried to get it in there to John Laskowski, but Enk was right there to knock that out. Kissinger will inbound it here then to Bechtel instead, and Scott coming back with it. Scott dribbles down the paint. Stop it and pop it, puts a shot up and in. Good, the shot counts. Great move by Scott Bechtel, going all the way with that one. And getting 2 and a possible 3 out of that. Good job, Scott. 3 remaining in the ball game. Scott can make it an even 30-point margin now as UD has grown here. And whoa, hold the phone. Now what? Problem here. What happened there was 21 Schaefer had fouled out, and Newport had not been given enough time to put a guy in, but they put Smith in there as Scott Bechtel fires one home, makes it a 30-point game now, 27-57. There's Enk with it, trying to roll it inside, and it goes out of bounds. It was intended for Chapman, but by everybody and out of bounds, and Kissinger will inbound for UDA. Mike in here for Laskowski. John working it up the left side. Across the timeline he goes with it. Bounces it onto the baseline. The shot taken in there by Carl is good. He was fouled, and Dave will go to the line trying to get 3 out of this. Nice move on the baseline there by that Dave Carl. Dave will be looking to give his Trojan Ball Club their 60th point of the ball game, and he did. Nothing but net. 60-27, 4.5 minutes, a little less than that, remaining in the game. Here comes that Enk guy. Dropping it back here now for Chapman. Chapman dropping it inside, but it's going to be popped out of there as Sean Rao got a hand on that one, knocked it out of there. A couple of subs coming in here now. Let's see. Enk's going to leave. As into the ball game comes that Reisinger. And for UD, Chad Wegner into the ball game for Upper Dauphin. Here's Reisinger with it, and he'll turn around and pop one up. Wouldn't go in. Rebound, let's see, knocked out of there off the Trojans. They say Wegner might have got a hand on it. Dave Carl was the fellow that just checked out for UDA. And let's see, loose ball picked up in there by Newport, but we have a foul in here. Foul will be on Mike Kissinger. Kissinger picked up his first personal. Green will inbound the ball for Newport. Inside it comes, and it's stolen away. Here comes Rao back with it. Sean, oh my. Sean put a dribble up that he decided to twirl a little bit, it looked like there for a second. Anyway, Sean lost the handle, come up on him real quick there. And back comes Newport. Under 4 minutes remaining in the contest now. As Chapman will work it down the left wing side here. Drop it inside for Smith. Now over there for that Reisinger. Back to Green. Green for three. It's short. They're just going to let that one roll out of there. That'll be UD ball. Robertson checking into the ball game to replace John Laskowski, who has yet played another fabulous ball game for UDA. Robertson's inbound passes for Bechtel. Now to Robertson. Ryan has the ball tapped out of there off the hands of Newport as Chapman made the play on him. And Bechtel will inbound the ball right here in front of his pop. Does so here for Wegner. And that ball tapped around inside there. Smith picks it off for Newport. 3:25 remaining in the ball game. Here's a shot for three. It is short. And it's going to be allowed to go out of there once again. Robertson will inbound that ball over here for Kissinger. Mike coming up court with it. Bounces it over here on the wing for Bechtel. And Bechtel will probably pick up a foul. They got to call a foul on Newport. And I think Bechtel will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. That was close to what could have been a charge that time. But Scott at the line shooting a 1-and-1. Scott's ready. His first shot. Good. 61-27. 3:15 left here in the game. Scott will be looking to put his second one in. And here it is. And it is good. 62-27. Travitz comes into the ball game as Scott Bechtel, who has played yet another Super Bowl game, checks out. These guys are something else, I'll tell you. Here comes that Chapman. He races to the hoop for two. Wouldn't go. And on the rebound, it's going to be Rao coming down with it for UDA. He'll pass it across here for Mike Kissinger. Mike Kissinger with a little bit of trouble with it. It rolls inside here. It's going to be picked up by, let's see, Reisinger. Back over here for Smith. Smith has the ball over there. It's going to go out of bounds off Nemeth as Robertson got a hand on it. Tapped it to Nemeth, and who touched it, and then went out of bounds. So Robertson will inbound the ball. Oops, hold it a second. We've got a sub coming in here. Enk will come back into the ball game to replace Smith. And Chad Wegner will inbound the ball for UD. Back here for Mike Kissinger. Mike starts her up over the timeline here for UDA. Near wing over here for Robertson. Out in front for Kissinger. Kissinger, 15-foot shot, good. Mike Kissinger hangs one up from 15 feet out and got two. Way to go, Mike. Here is Enk with it for Newport, looking for three. That is no good. Rebound comes down inside there to Travitz, who is in the ball game. Back here is a quick pass underneath, but it goes off the backboard and picked up by Nemeth. Here for that Enk. Enk spinning around inside. Let's see. Pushes a shot up. No good. Rebound comes right back down there to Chapman. He's fouled. Foul will be on Sean Rao. And for Sean, I believe he just departed the ball game when fouls. He's waiting for the word, and he's got it. He's out of there. Sean will take a seat. And checking into the ball game will be Ryan Kinch. Ryan with that hairstyle over there now. Closely shaved head. Many of the ball players sport that, of course. Ryan just one of the gang. Anyway, this is going to be Chapman at the line. He'll be shooting two. Good. 64-28. Second shot by Chapman is also good. 64-29. Quick outlet here for Robertson. Robertson driving it inside. Gets cut off in there on a good defensive play by Chapman. Here's Kissinger with it. Kissinger has the ball tapped out of there by Enck, and Enck will pick up a foul. And Kissinger, Mike, that is, will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. So here's that Mike Kissinger at the line to shoot his first of his 1-and-1, and it is a in and out. No good. Ball tipped around in there. Riesinger comes up with it. Ahead here for Nemeth for 2. No good. Rebound back here to Robertson. Robertson dumps it over in the wing over there for that Kissinger. Quick pass down here for Travitz. Travitz for 2. A little bit short. Rebound comes out here, and Kissinger has it for UD. Dumps it right underneath. Shot in there by Kinch is no good, but Ryan is fouled. He'll go to the line shooting 2, I do believe. All right. Ryan at the line shooting 2. First shot by Kinch is no good. Number 42 into the ball game for Newport as Kinch puts his second shot up, and it wouldn't go down. And Corkle with a rebound. Coming back with it for Newport. This is Corkle. He's looking for 3. Pushes a shot up, no good. A rebound comes back out in front here to Riesinger. Riesinger will look for 3. It's good. He's fouled, and he'll be shooting from, let's see, how many do you get if you're fouled in the 3-point line? I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. Foul was on Kinch, and Chad Cucker into the ball game for UD. First shot, good. So the kid makes a 4-pointer out of that one, 64-33. The ball rolls loose from Mike Kissinger's hands, picked up out here by Newport. And Enck with it. Enck working around out in front, bounces over the wing. Shot from the side, they're looking for 3, no good. Rebound, let's see, tapped out here, and it's going to be picked up. Another 3-point shot, no good. And another shot from inside, wouldn't go. Finally, Green puts a shot up, no good. And on the rebound, it's going to be Chad Cucker. Trying to get that rebound, but he's bumped out of there. It'll be Newport ball. Green inbounds the ball here for Corkle. Corkle puts a shot up, but he's fouled. Corkle will go to the line shooting 2. Foul was on Travitz. And Corkle's first shot is no good. 58 seconds remaining in the ball game. Second shot by Corkle wouldn't go down either. And let's see, the ball's going to be tipped over here to Kissinger. And Mike will control the ball as UD probably will get their last shot maybe. This is Robertson. Robertson out in front, 45 seconds remaining. Near wing over here for Cucker. Now this is going to be Chad Wegner for 2. It's good. Chad Wegner from just inside 3-point lane, about an 18-footer for the Chadster. And here comes that Green looking for 3. No good. Rebound. Oh, wait a minute. Comes out here, and Cucker will tap it out of bounds here into the bleachers.
Relax, all right? You've been cool so far. Now relax for 21 seconds.
Okay, referee telling Green here to relax. Said you've been cool so far. So just relax for 21 seconds is what the ref told him right here in front of us. Anyway, here goes that Chapman. And Chapman is held. 2-shot foul coming up here. The bucket won't work. So it'll be Chapman going in for 2.
That was an NBA 2-shot.
Chapman shooting 2. Puts the first one up, no good. 13 seconds remaining. Chapman's second shot is no good. The rebound comes down there to Travitz. He pushes it ahead here for Robertson. Robertson right underneath looking for Chad Wegner, but fired the ball past Chad with 8 seconds left. 66-33, and even doubling up by UD here tonight against these Newport Buffaloes. Clock down to 5 seconds. Chapman racing to the hoop, looking for 2, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to be Mike Kissinger with the ball, but that did it. Final score, UDA 66 and the Newport Buffaloes 33. So the Trojans maintain their undefeated season here in league play, picking up their 5th consecutive victory, I believe it is, or 5th, I guess. And congratulations to Coach Foster and to all of these UDA varsity basketball players. Played another outstanding ball game tonight. And we'll catch them next week at Middleburg, I think the next game on Tuesday night. Till then, keep it rolling, fellas. See you later.